Happy spring equinox, beautiful family. Let's start with a bit of an upbeat. Yeah, baby, let's have some fun. Good evening, everyone. It is a Tuesday. Let's get together. Hello, beautiful Chris. Let's lift up the vibe on this windy, cold day, even though there was a rainbow. Hello, Shane. Hello, Benjamin. Happy spring equinox, beautiful brothers. The brothers are in the house. Fantastic. Hello, Carrie, Elizabeth, ya habibti, Tegan. Hello, hello, hello. We're gonna have fun tonight. We have to have fun tonight. It was a bit heavy on Sunday. We need to lift up the vibe. Even though we're still in lockdown. Hello, Mima. Hello, Kimberly. Come on, show me your names. Who is here with me? Let's get together around the sacred fire. Woohoo! Hello, Alicia. Awesome. Who else is with us tonight? Whee! Alright. Bharat and Rukshika. Awesome. Fantastic. Sophie. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. I finally found some music I can play. Alexandria. Happy Equinox. I even prepared my drum for you. Let's have some fun. Alright. So, now I'm gonna take the music down. Hello, Mansi. Hello, Guy. Okay. We're gonna keep this music. Wait, I'm having a bit of issues here. I finally found a music with that I can play. I found a way around the system. Woohoo! All right, let me just fix my spaceship over here. Put some things in place while the music is playing in the background. I'm gonna put the live chat. No, later on with it. Yes, that's for later on. Okay, so all is working well. Happy solstice. Happy equinox, beautiful family. It is spring equinox, and that is such a good news, isn't it? In these days we live in, we just have to hold on to every bit of positive news we can have. We're still in lockdown, there's still global poo. The world is falling apart. Everything is happening. And we are still here, you know. Give me 1 second. I need to I realized I didn't turn my lights on. Just a second. It's a spring equinox. We have to put the lights on. I'll give you some tunes. Much better, isn't it? Yeah, baby, much better. So yeah, let's see who else has joined us. Abba Shalom, Abba Shana Tova. And Kelly, Amy in the house, Jules, hello. Karen, Katrina, Dawn, hello. Awesome family, that's good to have you all here with me today. Tuesday, we're in the middle of the week. And so, you know, what I was saying is that, you know, we have so many reasons to kind of feel depressed or low vibration or restricted and all this, that when we have something like spring equinox coming into our day, it's suddenly like, yeah, awesome, something good we can celebrate. And what does that mean, spring equinox? It means that we have reached today at 11:30 p.m., the sun will move into Libra. And as the sun moves into Libra, as she passes that's the equator. And so from this moment, we're having today an equal day with an equal night. And that means that from today, for us in the Southern Hemisphere in Australia, our days are going to become longer and the night's going to become shorter. And for the Northern Hemisphere, the days are going to get shorter and the nights are going to get longer. They diving into winter while we are rising into summer. So that means sunshine. That means outdoors. That means the beach. And I know at the moment saying the beach is almost like, hi, why are you hurting me? Why are you mentioning the beach when I can't go there unless you live 5 k's from the beach? And I'm saying that because we have to have hopes and faith for the future. We have to, hello Josette, happy Equinox to you too. We have to have, we always have to have this positive outlook into the future that can give us a new sense of hope, a new sense of faith. A renewed sense of creation. We are creating. And so, on the chart, if I need to show you that, right, you will see. I'll put it on now. You will see the sun is here on the 29. And at 11:30 tonight, I'm going to move it forward. Take the music a bit lower. I'm going to move it to 11:30. 11:30 at night. Here we go. There you go. Sun down here. The sun 0 degrees Libra. So we are ending the Virgo season. Until now we had around 4 weeks of being in Virgo season where we were, maybe it was a bit mental, it was a bit kind of fixated on perfecting the plan, paying attention to details, focusing, like being really blunt, being efficient, detoxing, like clearing, decluttering. And now as the sun moves into Libra, it says, okay, now that we have kind of realized what needs to kind of be cleared and detoxed and what needs to go and what needs to come in, now with that, we're going into Libra. And in Libra, we are now going to a journey of how can we achieve and manifest and master balance in our life. Libra is around balance. Libra is directly linked to relationships. Relationships is not just the ones we have with our beloveds. It is the relationships we have with ourselves primarily, with our minds, with our spirit, with our heart, with our body. How do we treat our body? Because Virgo is kind of the time of the physical cleansing detox, diet. And you think about it, it's like suddenly comes this time of the year and you're starting to think, oh my God, summer is coming. I'm going to put my bathers on soon. I better put some muscles on or at least toned up a bit. It's that time of like, I better do a diet before summer. And so now in Libra, let's say that's your storyline, that you kind of realize in Virgo that you have to stop eating sugar and you have to cut down on the breads and you have to kind of, cut down on the dairy if you take dairy. And you need to kind of add more veggies and you need to do your celery juice and you need to do your lemon water. You need to take your vitamins, very important, more than ever before. I've said it all year long, all 2020. One of the best way for us to prepare ourselves for whatever is out there, yes or no, whatever, is making sure that our body's immune system is strong, is vital. And we do that by making sure we eat the nutrition food, but we also can take supplements of vitamins. In Australia, in Melbourne, there is a deficiency of sunlight usually because we are a lot of the time in the cold season, most of the year. And so, they did a research and they found that the reason why there's so many children with allergies in Victoria is because the pregnant mothers are lacking of vitamin D in pregnancy. And so vitamin D is very important. It comes from the sun and it's very important for the immune system, especially with the current situation. Vitamin C, vitamin B. So the D comes with a K. It's good to take the K and D together. And then you take the C and you take the B. And you have the zinc and you have the magnesium. And it's like you have all these building blocks of a strong, healthy immune system. And we're talking about that because we're going into Libra. So now we assimilated the realizations of what needs to be. And reminding you, last week was the new moon in Virgo. And so it's kind of like we initiated a cycle in Virgo But here we are going into Libra with the sun. So the tone is changing. On top of the fact that the tone is changing within the star sign, the tone is changing also within the chord of the current symphony. Because spring equinox, when the sun moves into Libra, this now begins the final quarter of the year. So the next 3 months, September to December. So here we are entering the final quarter of the big 2020. Unbelievable. We've been through so much has happened. And here we are in September and end of September. This is like the last week of September. It's not going to be the most comfortable week, by the way. There's a lot coming down our way. But here we are. So this is to show us that no matter how much is going on and no matter what is going on, we are still here. We're still going through it. We're going through the process of evolution. We're going through the process of transformation. Yes, we are challenged. Yes, we are struggling in some ways. Yes, we are confronted in some ways. But we're still here. We're still doing the job. So good on us for doing that. So now in Libra, how can I achieve more balance and harmony in my relationships? How can I be in a better relationship in lockdown with my physical body? How can I balance me meditating and me exercising? How can I balance the amount of time that I am walking with the amount of time that I'm just being? How can I balance how much I give and receive in my relationships? How can we balance, mind and heart, spirit and reality? How can we achieve that balance and harmony? But then, as we said on Sunday live stream, we are on a big episode of relationships. And so, the last few months have showed us a lot. Since May, we've been going through a lot in relationships by the stars. And now comes that time of, wow, what do we really want? We want to be happy. We want to live in love. We want to have peace. We want to do what we love doing. We want to be with people that love us, that supports us, that recognize us, that acknowledging us. It's kind of, what we really need is quite basic. And so this is now showing us what we are lacking of. How did the past kind of injured our character, injured our essence in a way that we manifested relationships and dynamics, exchange of energy between us and creation that are not necessarily the best for us. So I'm going to show you through the chart now quickly. We're going to run until Sunday because there's quite a few interesting days coming our way. I don't know how you felt the last 2 days with Mercury squared Pluto. Hasn't been the most comfortable energy. It's been quite deep, quite heavy. You could have felt like overwhelmed mentally, overwhelmed physically. Might have felt some anxiety, might have felt all kind of things because Pluto is the deep, buried, hidden traumas, abuse of power, abuse of sex, all these things that affect our intimate emotions, most deepest emotions, feelings, relationships, our deepest fears. And when Mercury squared this Pluto in Capricorn, it's kind of like, I have to really understand this. I have to really look at it from a detached point of view and connect the dots and put the line between the dots so I can understand my patterns, so I can see what do I manifest and why do I manifest it? Where does it come from? What am I carrying inside of me and what am I not seeing? This is what Mercury and Pluto has been doing to us. I had quite a few healing sessions with beautiful members of our family community that the sessions were around, struggles within the relationship with great yearning for love from both sides, with great yearning for unity and for harmony. They just kind of having friction and they don't even understand why. And so the sessions were just like this energy. It's about kind of like, let's just not take it personally and try to understand what is happening. Where do you bring that from and where do you bring that from, and how can I help you see that it's because of 1, 2, 3 that you are thinking A, B, C about that, and the same vice versa. And so if you're going through a relationship, and I spoke on Sunday about the subject of intimacy and sexuality, And it was amazing to see the feedbacks that came back of how accurate it was. I received quite a few messages that it was quite on the spot for quite some people. And so if you have the reflections about your intimacy, your sex life, in the past, in the present, with your partners, yeah, this is the process. That's good. That's good for you because that's how we realize. And so tonight we're celebrating spring equinox. Spring equinox is always a good sign because it means that we're going to see the beautiful blossoms in the streets of all the flowers and all the colors. It means that we're going to see the butterflies and the birds. It means beautiful sunny days. In a usual spring, it means parties, get-togethers, going out. And it will come. It will come. You know, it's like giving you a bit of good news. In a week from now, Saturn is going to go direct. That is very good. That is very good. Because next Sunday, Saturn goes direct and said, okay, Capricorn, I've been here for nearly 3 years now, 2.5 years. I realized, I dismantled, I smashed, I'm bringing down from now into December. I'm going to bring down the new law and order, the new structure, the new, karma, the new that needs to be, the new world kind of starting to kind of be seeded. And then he's going to, in December, move into Aquarius. And so, 3 more months. 3 more months of Saturn in Capricorn. And when Saturn will shift into Aquarius, there will be a definite shift. And they will shift together with Jupiter. So Jupiter and Saturn together will move within a week. Within a few weeks, I think Jupiter is going first and Saturn is joining him. And they meet together. Saturn is going in... Never mind. One of them is going. The other is joining. What matters is that they meet for a cup of tea. On the 0-degree Aquarius in summer solstice. And so pay attention, spring equinox. We are tonight and tomorrow, we are initiating the new quarter of the year. From now into New Year's Eve. Okay, we've been through a lot. We are in the 9th month. The 9th month is usually, the pregnancy has come to an end. It's completion. It's about to give birth to the 10, the 1. And so we are completing this month the whole journey of this year, and with it we are now seeding the intentions of the final quarter of 2020, which basically will be the initiation and of the finalization of all that happened to us this year and what it has caused us. I've heard from a few members in the family that we're all keen in the house, the balloons are out, yeah. And Kylie B, hello, and Tiffany, hello, and Stefan, hello. Steven, sorry, and Patsy Ann, hello. And so, last week we seeded the new moon intentions, and tonight we are seeding the spring equinox intention. And these intentions is kind of like, take the new moon as an intentions. There's astrology and the cosmos and creation, it's all cycles within cycles. So you have the lunar cycle, the 1 month cycle. But then you have the equinox cycle into the solstice cycle. And then you have the solstices cycle. So it's like equinox to solstice is 3 months. Solstice to solstice is 6 months. And it happened to be also together with the eclipses and seasons that are also in 6 months. So we're also now in the middle point between eclipses. Okay, the eclipses of June and the coming eclipses of December. And so there is a lot that is kind of in a check-in point right now. It's like, okay, the final quarter of 2020, what a ride, oh my God, Kawabanga. But okay, what am I going to do with it? Okay, so where am I taking the journey from January till now? Where am I going to take it? What's my conclusions that I need now to act upon and initiate into the end of the year so I'm ready for a new 2021? Also the same with equinox to solstice, okay? It's like, what am I seeding now that by December 2022 I will harvest, I will manifest? So reflect that. And, if you have personal planets in Libra in your birth chart, then you need to look at them, you need to see what's there, because whatever planets that you have in Libra, this will kind of give you more understanding of the highlight that it will be personally for you. But for all of us, it is relationships. Remember, not just with the beloved, with your friends, with your job, with your career, with your character, with your duty, with your ego, with your mind, with your spirit, with your practice, with your body, with your diet, with everything is a relationship. And so we're going now to a cycle of that. The other things that is happening, as I mentioned before, is that we have the Mercury. And the Mercury here at 4 o'clock, yellow, is basically squaring the Capricorn here. He squared Pluto. Yeah, the last 2 days it was there. And now he's heading towards Saturn. But he's already kind of squaring Saturn, right? He's already there. Mercury is moving fast. And so he's squaring Saturn and he's getting tighter and tighter. As we go, I'll take you to the exact moment. Saturn 25, 22. Oh, I need to move to hours. 25, 22. 25. There you go. There you go. Here. So Wednesday 8:40 p.m. Mercury is on the 25th degree and 22 minutes of Libra, and he's squaring Saturn. Saturn moved to the 21 minutes, so I need to go back as well. Okay, sorry, I will readjust it. There we go. So Wednesday at 8:21 p.m. Okay, so tomorrow, exactly 24 hours from now, Mercury is going to be squaring exactly Saturn. Now, if the last few days with Pluto has kind of brought up some deep processes, might have brought some kind of, deep kind of seeded fears, traumas, pains to the surface, reflections, the reflections around power and sex and, secrets and all these kind of things like that, then now with Saturn is like, it's kind of like you're facing the restrictions, you're facing the wall. It's like you wanna kind of change something, but you're stuck with it. It's kind of like you realize that this trauma that you have, you realize suddenly how it sabotages you, and you really want to make a change, but you find yourself kind of like not being capable to do it. It's like you're stuck because who else is involved is Mars. Mars here on your 9 o'clock, 26 degree, 48 minutes, is already also squaring Saturn. And so we're having this kind of Mars, Saturn, Mercury. And Mercury is also with Mars, right? Opposition to Mars. And so this is kind of like, really want to make change, really want to kind of take it a new place, really kind of want, like, make your mind decide, but you don't know, and you're facing restrictions, you're facing, the old structure of your life, the old character, you're facing the system, you're facing the government, you're facing, I know some members of our family told me in the last few days that they had to be the delivery people of, letting people know that they lost their jobs. And so this is the time now where suddenly reality is kind of knocking on people's door. Many people use the opportunity to ask from the credit card companies for a bit of a freeze. And back then in March, everyone were really willing to help. So everyone got kind of like a bit of a breath. Maybe they froze their credit cards for a few months. They kind of lived on their saving. They were pretty good. But suddenly now reality check is coming in, and people are starting to be informed that they lost their jobs because their businesses are going through, process of reduction, minimizing, and it's unfortunate. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people who are facing now uncomfortable reality, and we can only send them our blessing and send them our love, to always remember to have love in their heart and faith in their spirit. And whatever falls away from your life and whatever disappears, let it go with your blessing, and do not worry. Do not worry. If you worry, you are blocking your manifestation. If you worry, you are blocking your potential of what you can have, because you worry, so you doubt your worthiness. You lost your job? Don't worry. Lift up your head, go look elsewhere. See where you belong. If you've been If you lost your job, if you find yourself in a confused place in life, in a junction, you don't know what to do, don't do it from a place of loss of hope and faith. It's like, do it from a place of like, okay, universe is giving me an opportunity to recreate myself, to redo myself. And so here we are, spring equinox. What is the seeds that you want to plant? If you lost your job, don't focus on that. That's the South Node in Sagittarius. Focus on the North Node in Gemini. Look for a quick fix. Do something, experiment, explore, try something new, try something different. And just give yourself a chance to kind of recreate yourself and take it into that place, because otherwise you will feel the Mars retrograde squaring Saturn. You will feel the Mercury squaring Saturn. You'll feel the Mercury in opposition to Mars. You will just feel disempowered. You'll feel insecure. You feel like you're worthless. You feel like nothing good is ever going to happen to you. And you have no choice. You have no power because the authority has done it, because the government has done it, because the institution has done it. And then easily you can become a victim. And you don't want that. So it's like, be careful also that there will be like, this is also energy of a lot of assertion. Everyone's going to kind of push their way or push their opinions because, things are coming up to the surface, secrets revealed, conspiracy theories, all these things that's going on with the government and the people. So everyone's going to have opinions, everyone's going to push opinions, everyone's going to express themselves, and also including relationships. Make sure that you're not kind of, the way to work with it is like, remember, the Sun in Libra wants to install balance and harmony in relationships. Mercury is facing Saturn, the old structure of your communication, of your perception, of your expression that you don't want anymore. It's with Mars, that insecurity in your thought, that kind of lack of confidence, that self-doubt, that put down. It's like, it's time to bring some more peace and harmony into this. You don't have, if you feel disempowered, you don't have to chase power by coming on to someone else, by screaming or becoming angry or assertive or attacking or no. Bruce Lee could kill a man with a finger. But he wasn't, if you look at Bruce Lee, he was the most calm, centered warrior. But he was deadly. He was deadly. But he was cool. And that's the kind of the way I see the right warrior, the right Mars, is this Bruce Lee kind of thing. It's kind of like inner peace. He has this talk about inner peace. Maybe I'll find it. Let me see if I can find it. And he say, be like water, my friend. Be like water. Now, Libra is an air sign. And so it's kind of like, it's in the air. It's in the breath. It's kind of like let's install balance and harmony after the Virgo mental time. Let's just breathe into our bodies again. Okay, nice. Always nice to breathe. Now, so this is the Mercury and Saturn, okay? Mercury and Saturn. That's tomorrow night. There is also this thing which is happening actually right now. I'll show you. Look at Venus. Venus 17 degrees here at 5 o'clock. 17 degrees orange symbol. She's creating a yod. A yod is a Hebrew letter that looks like that. Okay? Like a line and a line. And the yod is that. Look. From Venus up to Jupiter. 17 degrees Capricorn. And from Jupiter to Neptune. So it's like this, 1, 2. And it's called the finger of God. And it's a very powerful alignment. Venus, love, money, relationship, finance, economy, health, values, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, sexuality, pleasures, beauty. She's aligning with Jupiter. Jupiter in the 17th degree of Capricorn. We said that many times. It's one of the most terrible places for him. He's now at least going direct, so that's a good thing. He's kind of like, I want to get out of this Capricorn, man. I want to expand in Aquarius. I can't wait to get into Aquarius in December so I can just like into a whole new world. Because in this Capricorn, it just seems like there's no hope, there's no faith, everything is falling apart, everything is closing down on us. It's all kind of like, But you have to remember that very soon we're going into Aquarius. From contraction into expansion, okay? So suck it up with me and hold on to it, and it's like it's gonna be okay, it's gonna pass, it's not gonna be as intense like that, but we are now in the birthing canal, and we are in the middle of the birthing canal. And in summer solstice, the baby's head is coming out of the mother's body, okay? So we are now in this kind of, the baby is right in between the womb and the outside world. He's stuck in between, and it's like the vagina canal is kind of like, it's squeezing on it. It's like the baby is there, so the mama is struggling, she's breathing, and she's like, the body is trying to move it through, but it's tight, so the mother is breathing, and it's slowly moving. This is where we are now. You need to understand, it is a big war. Let's call it a war with Mars in Aries and all that. It's a big war, and it's like, don't get lost in the battles, the daily battles. There are daily battles, you know. Don't get lost there. Always, remember the big picture. We're gonna come out of all this, and it's gonna be okay. But let us make sure that while we are here, we're actually doing the work. So we actually, when we come out of it, we'll say, "Got it. I'm done. I'm going on a whole new destiny." And so, yeah, this is kind of Venus, the love, relationships, all the things I said. She is with Jupiter. Not many opportunities, not many options, not much hope, not much faith, but there is a slight potential. There is a slight door that you need to go through. There is this kind of like, you need to do that bet, and you need to just like say, okay, this is who I want to be, and I'm just going for it. Maybe you say like, maybe I want to be that, maybe I'll do that, maybe I'll do that, maybe I'll do that. And this is kind of like, no, you have to lock your target. You have to lock your target so you can do the work, so you can develop it and persist with it and just be focused on it. So it's like, just find that thing and just go for it. Just go for that new thing. And through that, what is the ode to Neptune? Your new dream will unfold. The magic will come. The miracles will come. Things will just happen. Spirit will bless you. The blessings will flow into your life. But you have to take that leap of faith. You have to go for it, And and if you're not doing that, then the other shadow side of it is like all you can see is your own illusions. All you can see, because Jupiter is just magnify. It's always going to magnify your hopeful, faithful, miraculous, magical being of light, or it's going to magnify your kind of like captured by the dark being, that is called, all it can see is doom and gloom and no hope and no faith and the illusions and deception. You get caught in conspiracy theories and you go into the dark teachings and you're learning about the dark and what they're doing, so you will be aware, but while you're learning about the dark, you are becoming dark because the dark is getting into you. Leave it alone. If you come from the light, you cannot understand the darkness. You are from the light. Just be the light. Simple as that. The darkness is tempting to know it, but that's what it is. It's like a serpent. It wants you to know it. So stick to the magic, stick to the miracles, stick to prayers, stick to devotion. Manifest your dreams and your hopes and your miracles and through spirit, and it will come. And this is kind of the Mars with Mercury. Come on, man. Come on. I know you're tired. I know you're defeated. I know you feel disempowered. I know you feel like you don't have the courage and the strength. But come on, man. Give me a bit of oomph into the mind. Be a bit more positive with me, like this music. Yeah? Come on. Where is the Copacabana? The cocktails in the beach, the sunshine, friends. Come on. Manifest a good life with me. Everything's gonna be okay. That's this Mars and Mercury, because if you will be responsible for your mind and you will think with positive, initiative warrior that believes in himself and know that he's worthy, and no matter how many restrictions he's facing, he's gonna still be in that positive and he's gonna manifest it, because through the dark skies of the dark clouds, the sun is still shining above. The sun is always shining above the clouds. So are you looking at the clouds, or are you thinking about the sun above the clouds? Bam. Elevator music. Spoke about the elevator music last time. This is cool. I like it. The music gives me a nice cuddle in the background while I'm talking. So as we go along this week, we're gonna have this kind of frustration, maybe bashing against, the walls with Saturn. It's like, don't react, stay away from power battles. Use that kind of energy that you might feel in you in order to kind of like take action for your benefit rather than to take action against another. Just be mindful. So this is Tuesday. Let's move, because I want to finish this stream. We are having a party tonight, people. Our community have passed our second goal target, which is 222 members. And so we're having a party tonight at 8 p.m., which will be a different live stream for our community only. If you want to be a part of it, join us on Patreon. The link is right underneath this picture, and underneath the window of the YouTube, you can find the link for it. Do me a favor and press like on this movie. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe, because that will help us too. And yeah, join our awesome community. We're awesome. We are fantastic. We're amazing. Yeah, baby. By the way, Tara Sparkle, you love the chakra style balloons, yeah? Nice, cool. That was my day today, organizing for the party. And so let's move on. Let's take it a day tomorrow. Let's take it a day. All right. So what are we having tomorrow? Tomorrow we said we're going to have the Mercury with Saturn. On top of the Mercury Saturn, look what else is happening. The moon is going right on top of the South Node. So as Mercury is bashing heads against the walls of the past, we are feeling the past. The past is definitely there. South Node in Sagittarius. What we used to believe, what we used to value, what we used to think. Because maybe in the past you thought that you are not beautiful, and that makes you feel like crap every time because you think you are not beautiful. But then you've been working on yourself for many years now, and now you've come to the point and say like, you know what, stuff it, I am beautiful. I am beautiful, baby. I am beautiful. Woohoo! That's the positive side of these things. But we potentially could feel like a bit kind of uncomfortable days ahead on the mental plane. Also, look what else is happening there. Aries, Black Moon Lilith is with Mars. Why? So as Mercury is doing the Saturn and Mars, Black Moon Lilith is there, and like, yeah, let's have a fight. Let's argue. Yeah, let's prove to them that we are right and they are wrong. Yeah, we are right. Yeah. No, I'm right. You don't know the truth. I know the truth. No, what you see is not the truth. This is the truth. Everyone's gonna go, oh my God, it's gonna be a party. It's gonna be a party. What did I hear before tonight live stream is also that there was a certain post. That let me see. Let me look at it. Basically, that the American government is possibly giving a shutdown alert. They're giving an alert that they might shut down before the elections. Like, it's going to be all kind of things happening. Assange is big in the headlines suddenly again. They're raising awareness for him. It's interesting that in this time there was this woman, I forgot her name, but she kind of discovered all this Chinese medical official that kind of got out of China and became a whistleblower that talked about the poo. But I'm not gonna say it too much because the algorithms. But yeah, have a look. It's quite interesting. To see what's unfolding in the world. The markets are crashing as we expected. It's all happening by the plan. But yeah, so this is your Wednesday. So avoid arguments, try to understand, try to talk. Remember, the sun is in Libra. Balance and harmony, you can express your frustration, you can express your upset, you can express your dissatisfaction, you can express all of that in a nice way, in a civil way, in a respectable way, in an honoring way. You don't have to put the other down in order to be heard, but just simply speak it, speak it from a place of centered of power rather than a place of no power that is trying to assimilate power by going hard on others, okay? So be aware of that. And also within yourself, be aware. It's a mental week, mental red flag for everyone, okay? Reach your hand and support your beloveds that they might be suffering mentally. This is a mental week. And so don't be hard on yourself inside your head. Your Mars, your ego, with Saturn, your character. Give yourself a break, for God's sake. You're doing your best. You're a human being after all. You're a spirit in a human being experience. You're subjected to physical reality. Many things are happening. We're all affected. If you admit it or not, we're all in some kind of coping mechanism, because we're all in kind of a trauma narrative, trauma trigger reality. We're going through a lot, and we're doing our best, and good on us, okay? Give ourselves some cuddles and be gentle on ourselves, for God's sake. Then this is Wednesday. As we moved into Thursday, then we're having the exact Mercury with Mars here. But now, what else I forgot on Wednesday tomorrow is that also Venus, look at her. Venus is now closing a direct alignment with Neptune. Excuse me a second. Let me have some tea. I haven't poured myself some tea today. That's not nice, Ami. Take care of yourself. Give yourself some tea. I hope you're having some tea with me. Tea is good for you. Tea is good for me. Okay. And so Venus with Neptune, the illusions, the deceptions, the lies. This is a time also a lot of disclosures. A lot of disclosures with all this Mercury, Pluto, Saturn. Mercury is now at the end of Libra, moving fast. Venus in Leo, she wants the best. She wants the royal self to be celebrated, to be happy. But here we've got all these kind of dark witches, Eris and Lilith, creating destruction, discord, chaos with the warrior together. So there's like a lot of war energy. There was a headline that China has started to kind of really create real threats around Taiwan. There's a lot going on in the world arena. There's Greece and Turkey. There is America and China and Russia. There is a lot. There's a lot. So then we go to Thursday. And then what we have is on Friday. So we go to Friday, and Friday Venus is now starting to close on Pluto. But what else is happening? A lot is happening. All this time, by the way, from now until 2021, what is happening in the background is a massive square between Neptune in Pisces. Neptune is the ruler of Pisces in his highlight, and he is squaring the moon nodes. The moon nodes are retrograding backwards. They're moving back. So they're on 23 degrees now, and they're closing down into the 19. And soon later on, Neptune is also going to go direct. So they're kind of slowly closing this square. And this is very, very a big part of the awakening. And this is a big part of the process. And it's just amazing that it's happening at the same time with all the rest. Because Neptune, again, is the secrets, the lies, the illusions, the deceptions. Together with the moon nodes, the south node, the old beliefs, the old philosophies, the old values, the old teachings, the old, leaders, the old way we looked at leadership. And with the north node, it's like the new way that wants to emerge, let's experiment, This has worked so far, but it's not working anymore. Let's try to create a new thing, Let's be curious, let's experiment, let's learn online, let's do things more on internet, let's kind of do things with technology. Let's invent flying cars. It's already happening, right? People inventing flying cars. It's like instead of driving and stuff, let's just kind of fly in cars. Today there was a big headline that NASA has officially kind of announced that they are working on a project to bring mining rocks from space. So, now there is this kind of, now we understand why there was all this race to space in the last few months with all the countries flying out, because they found most likely they discovered ways they could mine different elements and precious metals on asteroids. Apparently there's a lot of gold and floating around us in the atmosphere. Oh, what is this song? Where did that came from? Interesting. I don't remember putting this one. Cool. Awesome. Nah. All right. So yeah, a lot is happening in the world. A lot. Then the news is almost like you cannot catch up even with so much going on. All right, so that's it. We're going to Friday. And Friday, Mars is closing in on Saturn and Venus is closing in on Pluto. What a combination. Let's move to Saturday. Oh, and by the way, on the weekend again, we're having a weekend. It happened a few times over the last few months. And we have a weekend where the moon is just like sitting on top of all the heavy mafia in Capricorn and gives the weekend a bit of a heavy feel. Because we are feeling it, we are feeling this past again, we are feeling the fears, we're feeling the restrictions. There's gonna be an increase in restrictions, I believe, and this will obviously invoke the, angry feelings of people. Mars, just a second, please. So when exactly is it happening? I'm gonna see you on Sunday, but on Friday, there we go, 26. Let's move another day forward. Okay, so the moon has passed them. Venus 22:30. There you go, exactly. Saturday in the evening. Saturday in the evening. I repeat, Saturday in the evening. My microphone went down a bit. What's going on with you, dude? Give me a sec. Okay, small adjustment. North Node in Gemini. So, Venus 22 Leo. Venus in Leo. She wants to create a kingdom. She wants the best of the best. And she's aligning with Pluto. Okay? Pluto in... what's going on with my mic today? He's trying to annoy me. But I'm not gonna get annoyed. You see, this is the Mars. No, I'm not gonna get annoyed. That's what I'm talking about. Hold yourself there. And it's like, don't let yourself. So Venus, 22. And she is aligning with Pluto, 22 Capricorn. So she wants to do the best. She wants that. And she's kind of like, so what is this kind of... What is this shadow? What is this fear? What is this pain? What is this trauma? I'm coming to the end of Leo. It's like I really want to create it. At the same time, Mars is basically squaring Saturn almost exact, yeah? They're less than a degree apart now. Excuse me. At the same time, Mars is also trining Venus. So there's this dynamic. You've got Mars, the masculine, the warrior. He's retrograding. He's not in his full power. He's going back to Aries to understand where he lost his power. Where did he lose his direction? He's trining Venus, the goddess of love, the feminine. So here comes the masculine and the feminine, the warrior and the heart. And they're kind of like, yeah, let's work together on this. I'm trying to understand what's going on because Sun is in Libra. It's like, yeah, how can we achieve balance? How can we achieve harmony? Mercury in 28 degrees of Libra over there at 3 o'clock. It's like, yeah, I'm really like, I'm getting to the final decisions here, final realizations. I'm about to meet Juno in Scorpio over there next to him. And it's like, I'm going to talk to the goddess of all goddesses, the wife of Jupiter. So I'm kind of trying to understand what is the final decisions, like, well, how are we going to achieve balance? What needs to change? What doesn't need to change? Venus and Mars kind of harmonizing together. And both of them, like Venus goes with Pluto and Mars goes with Saturn. The warrior facing the restriction, the goddess of love facing the fears, facing the pain, facing the trauma. All this is like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. Then you've got Neptune with the nodes. What is my truth? What is my lie? Where am I deceiving myself? Where am I delusioning? Is this my true guidance? Is this my spiritual guidance? Or is this kind of a voice that I've created and that is based on my trauma and my fear, and I'm convincing myself that, yeah, that's what I should do. So it's kind of like, it's very... breathe, reflect, meditate, take notes. And this is the process is that. It's mental because it wants us to understand something. So let's see what we can understand, because then we're gonna, next week, the day after, I'm gonna meet you then on Sunday. This is when Mars is really going on Saturn, and it's happening exactly. Oh, sorry, the next important thing. Yeah, Sunday. Sunday will be the day that Saturn goes direct. There you go. Okay, when exactly? Stationing. Saturn is stationing on Monday midday, 3:30, but he's going direct really at when he's going out of stationing to direct. Stationing direct on Tuesday and moving direct completely is on Wednesday. So in a week from now, Saturn will be moving direct from the 25th degree of Capricorn into Aquarius. By December 22nd, summer solstice, the Saturn is on the 0 degree with Jupiter in Aquarius. Okay? So this is it, people. This is now the final quarter. All the process we've been through all this year, it has shown us a lot. It took us through the ride of our life, many challenges, many restrictions, and all of this is leading towards an evolution, a deep transformation inside of us as individuals and in society and in the collective and in the banking system and in the financial system and in the government system and in the medical system, in all institutions. It was predicted. We expected this to happen, but we knew it's not going to be easy to go through it, but we're going through it. So here we are going into this final quarter, happy spring, equinox, time of blossom, time of flowers, time of butterflies, time of perfume, time of beautiful music, time of movement, time of more sunshine, more light. It's time of, we survived another dark, cold winter. And, let's make the best out of this. Let's say goodbye to the past. Let's say goodbye to the old. And as we say goodbye to the past and to the old, let us also change the way we look at it. That it doesn't have to be like this. Oh, no. It's like, oh, thank you so much. All the best. Good luck. All the best. Good luck. Thank you so much. As always, thank you all so much for joining me. For the Patreon community, you stay with me. We're going to end this live stream in a couple of minutes from now. And then we're going to start our party live stream. 8 o'clock, we're going to start the party. If you haven't joined us yet, please join us on Patreon. We would love to get your support, and we would love to have you as a part of our awesome community. We do a lot of astrology, a lot of guidance, a lot of updates, daily communication, support, love. And if you're struggling, feel free to book a healing session. We'd love to help you. And, keep your head up. Give yourself a good reason to smile. Say to yourself, it's spring equinox. It's spring equinox, baby. Okay? Let's wake up a bit. Let's remember to smile. Let's remember to give thanks for life. Let's balance complaining and giving gratitude. Let's balance feeling like a victim and feeling like an empowered being of love. And let's raise our vibration. Let's find more harmonious ways to be. And when we struggle, let's be gentle. Let's allow ourselves to get through it and just regulate yourself. Do some yoga, do some exercise, do some stretches, walk around the block, drink the water, put your feet on the earth, get some crystals with you, smudge yourself, cleanse yourself. Take action. Just take action that can help you to move through the block, to move through restrictions. And nothing stands in your way. It's only your mind. Once you understand what in your mind is stopping you from living a better life, you will be free, like a butterfly. I love you dearly, beautiful people. Thank you so much. Happy spring equinox, everyone. And for the family, I'm coming in 5 minutes, 8 o'clock. I'll be with you in a party. See you. Have a great rest of the week. Remember to smile, play the music, move your body, stay positive. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Honeybee Blossom, Chris Field. Thank you. Keep it alive, people. Keep it alive. We're awesome. We're fantastic. Love you. Woo! Here's a balloon for you. Happy spring equinox. Peace.